A man who already died came back, but his body isn't his anymore, and the people controlling him now want him dead again. It's the year 2028, and the streets of the city have changed. Omnicorp, a powerful corporation, has been supplying the military with highly advanced robots. These machines patrol cities and borders, capable of instantly scanning anyone to determine if they pose a threat. A popular TV host, Novak, publicly supports replacing human police officers with these emotionless robots. Yet most citizens are terrified of such machines, especially after a viral video shows a robot in the Middle East killing a young boy simply for holding a knife. Even the U.S. government is skeptical and opposes full deployment. Back in the city, Detective Alex arrives at the police station to meet his boss, who demands an explanation for a recent incident. Alex recounts everything. The previous night, he and his partner went undercover to catch criminals in the act. They met with a weapons dealer, tricking him into revealing his stash of illegal guns. As soon as the dealer complied, Alex arrested him and confiscated the weapons. But later, when Alex checked the evidence locker, the guns were missing, and no one had signed the records, clearly pointing to a corrupt officer. That same night, Alex and his partner went undercover again, this time meeting the gang leader at a restaurant. Suddenly, the leader received a call that Alex was a cop. Panicked, he fled and ordered his men to eliminate the officers. A brutal gunfight erupted. Outnumbered and under heavy fire, Alex and his partner fought back desperately. Spotting a narrow escape route, Alex dashed through a back alley. He made it out alive, but his partner was shot, leaving him severely injured. After hearing Alex's report, his boss harshly scolds him for going in without backup and insists she will personally lead the investigation to uncover the corrupt officer. Meanwhile, Omnicorp CEO Sellers continues lobbying the government, pushing for robots to patrol American cities, but the senators remain unconvinced and reject the proposal again. Later at Omnicorp headquarters, Sellers meets with his team to brainstorm ways to win public approval. People keep saying robots lack feelings, so Sellers devises a bold new idea, a human-machine hybrid, a robot controlled by a real human inside. At the same time, in a specialized clinic, Dr. Norton is assisting a patient in mastering robotic hands controlled by emotions. The session is interrupted when Sellers arrives and convinces Norton privately to join the Human Plus Machine project. Norton assembles a team to search for a suitable human candidate, but every injured ex-cop is too emotionally scarred to return to the field. They need someone recently hurt and still capable. Elsewhere in the city, Alex's colleagues secretly meet with the gang leader and warn him that Alex is closing in. These officers are the corrupt ones. Fearing exposure, they decide their only option is to eliminate Alex. Later, while Alex is visiting his injured friend at the hospital, a criminal secretly plants a bomb under his car. That evening, Alex returns home to spend time with his wife, Clara, and their son, David. Just as the family shares an intimate moment, the car alarm suddenly goes off. Alex steps outside to inspect it, and the moment he approaches, the car detonates. The explosion leaves Alex critically injured. Omnicorp quickly learns of the incident and summons Clara to their office. They offer her a stark choice: save Alex by giving him a mechanical body or risk his death. With no other options, Clara reluctantly agrees. 3 months later, a scene shows Alex seemingly happily dancing with Clara at a house party, but it is only a memory replay in his mind. Finally, the scientists reveal Alex's new body. He is now 90% machine, with only a few human parts remaining. Alex wakes up, confused and terrified. Dr. Norton explains what has happened and tries to help him stand, but Alex is overwhelmed by how alien his mechanical body feels. In panic, he violently pushes Norton away and flees the facility. Alex's new robotic body grants him superhuman strength and speed. He easily leaps over the massive wall outside the facility, but Norton triggers a remote shutdown and Alex collapses immediately. He wakes up back in the lab. Norton removes the armor plates, revealing the stark truth. Almost his entire body is now mechanical. Only a few organs and his brain remain human. There is no going back. Alex is devastated, feeling that dying would have been better. He even begs Norton to end his life. Norton stops him, reminding him that Clara agreed to this because she wanted him alive and that his family's waiting for him. This softens Alex, and Norton allows him to call Clara. She reassures him that he still looks handsome and expresses her eagerness to be with him again. Now more resolved, Alex agrees to cooperate. He stays overnight in the lab while his mechanical body undergoes maintenance. Omnicorp CEO Sellers plans to present Alex as the first human Robocop to the public. Norton begins loading crime files and surveillance footage into Alex's brain. The sheer volume overwhelms him. When Alex sees footage of his own car explosion, he suffers a seizure and loses consciousness. Norton warns against the press conference, but Omnicorp insists. With no choice, Norton temporarily shuts off Alex's emotions, allowing the data download to complete smoothly. At the event, Alex walks past Clara and his friends, completely unresponsive, moving like a perfect machine. Alex's scanner only registers people as either criminals or civilians. He can't recognize his loved ones. On stage, he scans the crowd and instantly identifies a criminal near the police. Without hesitation, he leaps into the audience and arrests the man cleanly, impressing everyone. The crowd begins to admire him. Clara, however, is frustrated. Omnicorp won't let her or David interact with Alex, preventing him from living a normal life. The next day, Alex returns to the police station and calmly announces he will catch 13 criminals today. Using the crime database and city cameras, he quickly tracks a group of drug dealers. While most flee, he catches one, interrogates him, and forces him to reveal the location of their main base. Moments later, Alex storms an illegal drug kitchen, riding his bike straight into the building and taking down every criminal he sees. Omnicorp is thrilled by his efficiency. Meanwhile, the corrupt cops secretly meet with the gang leader, plotting to neutralize Alex since he's disrupting their operations. One day, Clara finally reaches Alex and runs in front of his bike, begging him to show emotion because David is having nightmares and needs his father. Initially, Alex doesn't respond, but as he rides away, something shifts. He reviews city camera footage and realizes David witnessed the car explosion that nearly killed him. This discovery reignites Alex's buried human emotions. Back in the lab, technicians notice unusual emotional activity in Alex's system and consider shutting him down. Norton intervenes, insisting they wait. Alex's human instincts are helping him solve a crime. His mechanical efficiency is now being guided by the spark of his humanity. Alex goes home and painstakingly reviews city camera footage to reconstruct the night he was attacked. Every detail, every shadow, every movement becomes a clue. His determination intensifies as he searches for leads until he tracks down one of the gang leader's men. With unflinching precision, Alex drags the man from a car window, breaks his hand, and steps on it to force a confession. Under the pressure, the man finally gives him the phone number of the gang leader's driver. Using the driver's last call, Alex triangulates the location of the gang's base. As he sets out, the police station learns that Alex is investigating his own case, and the gang leader is alerted that he's coming. By the time Alex arrives, the criminals are ready, armed with night vision gear and heavy weapons, hiding in the darkness. Undeterred, Alex breaks in on his bike, evading bullets and neutralizing every threat with calculated precision. After clearing the base, Alex collects fingerprints from all the weapons, immediately identifying which police officers are corrupt. He races back to the station, confronts the corrupt cops, presents the damning evidence on the computers, and forces them to confess. One tries to attack him, so Alex shoots him. The other admits that their boss planned everything, but Alex shoots him too anyway. Alex then confronts the boss himself and tries to make him confess, but at that moment, an Omnicorp agent shuts him down remotely. Agent calls Sellers and says they can use this moment to promote robots even more. Novak goes on television and claims the incident proves machines cannot be bribed like people. The next day, the government starts voting to allow robot police in cities. While the vote is happening, the broadcast is suddenly interrupted by Clara. She appears live and tells everyone she has not been allowed to see Alex and that Omnicorp will not return her calls. Her appearance makes Sellers nervous because he knows Clara could bring Alex's emotions back. If Alex becomes human again, they will lose control of him and the government may reject the robot police law. Sellers decides that instead of shutting Alex down, they will kill him so he can die a hero and make Omnicorp look good. He contacts Norton and orders him to do it. Norton refuses, but Sellers pressures him by offering to fund his lab for 10 years. Norton eventually agrees. Afterwards, Sellers tells his agent to prepare the robots. At the lab, Norton goes to Alex and presses a button that makes Sellers think Alex is dead, but Alex actually wakes up. Meanwhile, Sellers meets with Clara and lies to her, making her believe Alex is already dead. Norton secretly removes a transmitter from Alex's body, meaning no one can track him or shut him down again. Norton explains everything that is happening, and Alex decides he must kill Sellers. Norton tries to stop him, but Alex ignores him. Alex races through the streets on his bike. An Omnicorp agent spots him and alerts Sellers, who is about to announce Alex's death on TV. Sellers guards take him, Clara, and David to the rooftop to wait for a rescue helicopter. Meanwhile, Norton goes to the police station, finds Alex's best friend, and asks for his help. At the same time, Alex reaches Omnicorp headquarters. He crashes into the building with his bike and begins fighting the giant robots inside. Unlike normal criminals, these robots are heavily armored and extremely powerful. Alex is hit with powerful bullets, and when he jumps onto one of them, it easily throws him off. He gets trapped under debris and shoots at his own hand to break free because his leg is injured. He moves slower and is shot several times from behind. At that moment, a police truck crashes into the building, and Alex's best friend steps out. The robots instantly stop shooting because the system identifies police officers as safe. This gives Alex time to escape through a back hallway. Inside the building, Alex limps forward until he finds Agent. Alex tries to shoot him, but the system still labels labels Agent as non-threatening, so the suit will not let him fire. Agent enjoys this and fires warning shots at Alex. When Agent finally tries to kill him, Alex's best friend shoots Agent first. Alex then heads to the rooftop. Sellers feels confident because Alex's programming should prevent him from harming a non-threatening person. To be safe, Sellers threatens to kill Clara and David. This backfires as Alex's love for his family becomes stronger than his programming. He fully overrides it and shoots Sellers, killing him instantly. Alex collapses to the ground, and Clara and David rush to him, but he says he is fine. Sometime later, Norton returns Alex's old prototype body and tells him he is finally free to live with his family again. Meanwhile, on television, reporters announce that the government has reversed its decision. They now believe robots should not patrol the streets. The robot police law is canceled. This happens especially because Norton testifies and admits to everything he did wrong. Novak becomes angry on his show and begins ranting, ending by saying that the USA is still the greatest country in the world.